Welcome back to We Shoot Films, where we talk about cinematography and Unreal and everything in between. So if you're into anything like that, about lighting, product reviews, cameras, Unreal Engine, all of that stuff. If you're into that, make sure to subscribe and be a part of the community. Now, today, what I want to do is talk about audio, because it's very important. You know, people will tolerate a bad image, but will not tolerate bad audio. And there's so many, there's so much audio out there nowadays that if you don't get it right, it's probably your fault, because they're making it easier and easier and easier. I got audio from Fulame to the Godox to Rode to condenser microphones, pencil condenser microphones, shotgun microphones, recording microphones, and it goes on from there. I got too many, all right? So what I want to do is, today, right now what you're hearing, is this coming from a shotgun microphone? Is it coming from one of these wireless microphones? Where is it coming from? Can you guess? Is it a shotgun microphone or not? Okay, so this here, what you're hearing right now, is actually coming from the Fulame wireless microphones right here. It's really, really a great system. I use it all the time. And I can actually say sometimes the Godox sometimes might sound better, but I just like the small factor of Fulame. And it's also internal recording. You don't see it anywhere. Where is it? Can you figure out where is the microphone? Where's the microphone? I'm talking, I'm moving around. Where's the microphone? You're hearing me talk. Because it's very important. I look weird doing that, but it's very important to know how to place a microphone whenever you need to hide one, and the way to do it. That's very important. It's a good skill to have, and very needed if you're in any of that commercial narrative work. It's very important to know. So, where is it? Right there. Placement is always based off the shirt, Sometimes you can stick it here in the collar. Sometimes you would just stick it to someone's chest, but you gotta know how to do it. It's very important. Now I'm gonna get over to this tube microphone. Now, of course, the boom is gonna sound way better than a lapel microphone usually, because it's out in the open, it's right there. And plus right now, it's real close to me. But regardless, you gotta learn how to hide it if you need to. So this is one of the ways, okay? Gaff tape comes in handy. So here we go. You grab some gaff tape, rip it, and then rip it in half. Try to do it evenly. All right, put this to the side. All right, so you're gonna grab this one and then just start kind of creating triangles in it and just bend it in, bend it. There you go, start sticking to itself eventually. Sometimes it can give you problems, but you'll get it, go like there, there. You get it. And it don't have to be perfect. I'm not even gonna do this one perfect, but you get the concept, and just kind of create sort of like a square like that, okay? And you put it down. Then you grab the other one, do the same thing, all right? There. There. I'm gonna just hurry up. Okay, so there you go. Another square, a triangle. Square, triangle. Then you grab your lapel. This is usually best for smaller type lapels. You can still do it, but also it depends on how big your lapel microphone is, but right now, this is what it is. A small one is always best. And so now you're going to basically just make sure you get the tip of this right on the outside of it, okay? And then you're gonna sandwich the other side. See, you're just sandwiching it in. It's almost creating like a shock proof. All right. You don't cover the thing, and then there you go. There you go, right there. Now, when you place this on somebody, if you're gonna place it on their chest, if they got a hairy chest, you might want to have them shave or put on a shirt underneath or something. It all depends. Some people are allergic to tape, so you might want to use some non-allergic medical tape. You know, it can get deep, but for the most part, the stickiness helps secure it more, because if you put it, let's say, just under your shirt, let's say they're wearing a shirt, and I put it in between these holes here because it works best, and I can expose it and get a little better audio. If I didn't have this and they had a shirt, I would just kind of place it around their middle of their chest in here. Because it's sticky, it's gonna stay on their shirt. And then the other shirt will go on top of it, and you would press that so it's moving with it and not against it, so it don't make noise. So that's how you would do it. Right now you're listening to me on the shotgun microphone, and I love these too. And they say we shouldn't use these microphones in untreated rooms because the long tubes create reflections. So usually Hollywood, you know, if they're inside, they're gonna use a pencil condenser microphone or something like that, and usually only use 2 shotgun microphones like these outside. But if your room is treated, you can use it. So this is the full name, and this is the Rode little smart lab that I have, and this is one I was wearing when we first started. It's a good skill to have if you need to hide things. Also, another way to do it, if they're wearing like a beanie cap or a hat, you know, you can hide it right on the top of it. It's great because it's like a boom mic just sitting there. It's beautiful audio. That's all. It's very important to have audio. You know, we do things in Unreal Engine. I like to create skits and then put it into Unreal Engine. I need to use audio, so microphones are still important. Sometimes we forget that we're just trying to learn a 3D program, and forget we still need equipment to make it look good for that 3D program. You know what I mean? It's not just a 3D program. You feel me? Unless you're just, you know, building designs or set designing or you know, doing a game, then that's different. But for me, I like to tell stories. I do commercial work. I do narrative work, skits, and sometimes, you know, I like to place people in a 3D world, and microphones are important. So, you know, all these microphones, they're all necessary, and they all have their place where to go. You know, this I'm gonna tell you, this one right here, this is old, but it works. Just because it's old does not mean that you don't use it. This is the old Rode Link right here, and I tell you, this Rode Link has always done me solid. You can hook up an XLR to it. You know, you can hook up an XLR to it just like that, and if you wanted to, you could do, you know, an interview, put a top on it, do an interview with people, and you go back and forth, and then this is the receiver. Or you cannot use, that's a good grip, or you cannot use that and instead use a regular lapel microphone. Right here, there's the lapel microphone, and just put it right there, and now you can use it as a lapel. So this is very old, but I'm telling you, it became very useful, and I was using this all the time filming my movie for audio until the great Comica VM30 came around. I'm telling you, if you do narrative work and you don't have one of these, you crazy. This is amazing. Just this right here, no cables, sounds great. Comica really hit it out the park with this. The only other level they would have to get to make this even better is that it self-records internally in the tube. If they could get this right here just to self-record in itself, that's gonna be crazy. I'll buy a gang of those. But I was using this process, which is more bigger, heavier for sure. you know, and it's a little bit more stuff to, you know, and you need batteries, you know. This is not, you don't need batteries, but there's a con and a pro to batteries and rechargeable. So, you know, take that for what it is. But I can say when they made this, I had to buy it. It's lightweight. It's easy for me to be on set with it whenever I need vocals. This is my number one on set. Unless I need to hide a microphone, then I'm dealing with the lapels. But other than that, this right here is everything. You know what I mean? I even got these from Comica. Where they at? Don't laugh at me now. Told you. I love audio. This is the Comica CVM WM200A right here. You see this? You see this? This bad boy did a lot for me. All right? Don't be laughing at me, man. Now, this is old school, so old school compared to whatever, because, I mean, you know, look, you know, this is the receiver. Then you have the two, you know, transmitters. They're fully metal, you know what I mean? And I'm telling you, they've never given me an issue. They've been more dependable than almost any other wireless system I've ever used, but they're just so big and bulky. That's really the only reason I stopped using them, but I still keep them around because you never know, you know, and they're still great. It's just, you know, nowadays, you know, when you're looking at when you're looking at this versus this, I mean, you know what you're gonna choose, you know what I mean? But I'm telling you though, this right here, very dependable, never did me wrong. You know, you do need AA batteries right here, but they last pretty long. And like I said, I just keep it anyway. You never know. You never know, you know, so that's what it is. So Comica, I've been rocking you for a minute, you know what I'm saying? Holla at your boy. This right here, this is an H1, and this is old. They don't even talk about these anymore, but I still got them, and they sound good. They're recorders with a microphone on top of it. It's kind of like from the H4N. I believe it's called H4N. This is the H1N. Same thing. You can record internally, microphone, and you can use it for an interview. You could put this on the outside. You could use it like, it's a great little recorder. You know what I mean? So, you know, whatever works. It's whatever works. Audio is very important. It's all a tool, you know what I mean? Depending on what you want to use. I still use these if I need to. I use whatever I need to use. You know, I'm going to use what's easiest, but at the end of the day, I got the tools to choose from. You know what I mean? This is a great pencil condenser microphone right here. I did a review on this. This is the Audio-Technica AT2021. This sounds amazing, you know. I don't know why I don't use it. I just don't. Not that much nowadays, but I have, and it sounds great. It's about $80, $90. It's amazing for the price. And these Syncos, amazing. You know what I mean? You don't gotta go spend thousands of dollars or $1,000 to get an amazing sound. That's what it is. Just wanted to check in with you on that and just kind of, you know, talk a little bit about audio. If you got any other questions or something that I forgot to mention, make sure to leave it in the comments below, all right? Subscribe, hit that bell on the side so you get notified on time. And like I always say, it is what it is. I'm out.